spoiler alert, I am going to be ranking the top 20 with Taj and Chris. I'm just going to, move on. Spoiler alert, this is manga. If you're anime only, get off. Don't even do it to yourself. You deserve better.
It's not worth it.
Bro,
Moving on,
you're
we're going to start with Taj's list because he already kind of put his out.
yeah, my fault, guys.
Taj, if you'd like to
But
start with your honorable mentions, that'd be much appreciated. And you can, we can just say the list, and then after we'll get into the problems we have with each other's list.
okay, my two honorable mentions: Ina, Mr. Shiesty Sorcerer himself, and Mei because Miss Money Hungry herself. I feel like they both, you know, could be doing more, but Creed and then Eno right now. So he's a little stronger than what we initially thought. So I'm appreciating that. But you said we're working bottom up.
Yeah.
So 20 I have Arame, 19 Ghetto, 18 Hana, 17 is Megumi, 16 is Maito, 15 is Tsukumo, 14 is Toto, 13 is Chozo, 12 is Toji, 11 is Daido, 10 is Higuruma, 9 is Kashimo, 8 is Hikari, 7 is Yuta, 6 is Maki, 5 is Yuji, 4 is Takaba, 3 is Kenjaku, 2 is Gojo, and 1 is Sukuna.
Okay. I'm not mad at the list. I will have a couple questions soon, but I'm not mad at the list. I'm not mad at the list.
Agreed. Agreed.
Every put I have there.
Chris, you up next. If you want to start from 20 as you type.
Oh man. All right. This is gonna be subject to change, but I think I might put Naoya at 20.
Nalia or Cursed Spirit Nalia?
I'm thinking just base Naoya.
Okay, I can work with
No,
that.
honestly, because I feel like Choso's below him. I feel like Choso's below him. All right, I'm gonna put Choso. We go see. This will be subject to change. Um, who's above Choso? Maybe like Hana. Slash. Are we doing Hana and Angel in like one
Anna and
slot?
Angel are one person.
Okay, let's say Hana. Um, I'll put Mahito 17. Maybe does y'all think Toto below Mahito?
Are we talking about with both arms or just one?
Obviously both.
uh, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna say
You see
Toto
where
for
you're
now.
ranking my list. I'm not gonna lie.
This will be a first draft. I'm kind
That's
of
that's
throwing it out
fair.
there. My 11 through 20 is not as defined as my top 10.
That's a fair
Um,
statement.
who am I missing still? I feel like Megami.
He's got to be
He might be higher up. I'm not gonna hold you. Maharaga go Burr.
high key.
Maharaga go Burr. Maharaga beats a lot of people in the upper tiers.
I mean, but that man was suicidal. Like he pulled him out every 2 seconds, or was about
No,
to.
that nigga is suicidal. Is it? We can get into like the mindset and like potential shit that you brought up earlier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Um,
does make it difficult when you think of personality traits and mindset.
I'm a I'll say ghetto. Um, nah, actually, I take that back. Say curse now, yeah. Um, ghetto 13. Do I have a space? Oh, Reggie might go in my honorable mentions. I don't know where he goes. I'm gonna throw Reggie in the bottom. Reggie. Um, let's say Uro, Ryu, Udayume. All right, my top 10 is way more defined. So next I got Higuruma. At 9 I have Kashimo. 8 I have Kari. At At 7, I have Yorozu. At 6, I have. Actually, nah, I take that back. I'm gonna put Maki slash Toji below her. Yorozu. Yuki, I have at 5. 4, I have Kenjaku. 3, I have Mr. Bushkotsu himself. 2, I got Gojo. And number 1, of course, the other honored one.
For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm trying to think. Um, sheesh.
Well,
Oh,
we all know we went to pretty much the same,
Tough
so
decisions. I said I was gonna know when I got there, and I did not know.
uh,
I'm gonna say
this is
It's the
this is
building up from 20 that's
difficult.
tough. It's figuring out who's 20.
No, because I think I finally got something, but like I even then, you know what? I'll just do this first. Let me do my first draft, and of course, like we'll figure it out from there. So I'm gonna start with honorable mentions. I got a good amount. Well, I actually only have three. I got Takaba as honorable mention because I really don't know where to put him yet. I got Miwa because I'm pushing the agenda, and I have Ino.
wow.
Uh,
Y'all got honorable mentions.
starting
Y'all
at
think that Horikoshi for should
20.
be something like that?
Starting at 20. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. Number 20, I got Kusakabe.
Okay, we push in the Kusakabe narrative.
Actually, you know what? Miwa might end up in my honorables too, because I feel like she's
It,
just not trained.
Wait, damn. Oh, wait, hold on. Brain's not doing what it needs to do. Scratch that.
I'm gonna say
Kusakabe.
Kusakabe for now. He might get in the list.
I got
I'm gonna go ahead and
Kusakabe and
honorable mention.
Chozo at 20. I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
My only thing is he has that crazy speed and durability feat from blocking that Maximum Uzumaki.
Yeah, blocking Uzumaki
That
is a.
it's
I'm
that thing
pretty
and the
sure it's
work he
only
was
been
putting
done
in.
twice.
The work he was putting in that in the latest chapters, bro. That nigga was putting in work.
Yeah, and he was the fact that he's still able to train with Yuji at the stage that Yuji's in off the
Oh,
curse
I forgot
techniques.
about Yuji, bro. I don't even got him on my list. Oh, that's
Yeah, I was
crazy.
trying to let that go.
That was my list. I just really talked about it.
Yeah, my fault. He gonna get in there.
19, I have Dagon. Um,
Dagon.
let's see. 18, I have Hanami. Uh, 17, I don't think y'all are gonna like this. Um,
I'm gonna say some audacious
ah,
shit real quick.
I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Not for real. Let's see who go in there.
17 is Mahito.
That's a yeah.
Well, actually, 17 is Mahito slash Jogo.
I
All
can
right,
survive.
it's starting to itch now. 16 is Curse Naoya.
Ah, I don't know how I feel on this A tier. Is this Awakened Mahito?
This
I
is
just said Mahito.
yeah. I got I have
Really? Okay.
I got Curse Naoya above that. 15 I have Hana.
Jacob's Ladder go Bird.
Yeah, just Curse Spirit, just weak, just weak. 14 I have Uro. 13 I get Ishigori.
Yeah.
Uh, 12 I got Judge and Executioner Higuruma.
Go Garuma. Thank you very much.
I have Yuji with an asterisk.
Depending on what happens in the next few chapters.
Yeah, because he's doing some weird stuff right now. He's like just existing. Like he's not doing crazy damage, but he's like
We can
he's
get into this
hanging.
later.
He's hanging.
We gotta know what's up with the arms. I got an interesting theory about that that Steven brought
Uh
up to me.
10 is
I heard something
Kashimo.
that I would to talk about for that too.
10 is Kashimo. 9 is Urarame. 8 is Yaoyorozu. 7 is Sakari for me. I got 6 is Maki. 5 is Yuki slash Ghetto.
Really?
I got
Is potential included?
not necessarily. I believe that anything Kenjaku does with Cursed Spirit is what Ghetto can do.
I don't think he had that
I
finesse. I don't
agree
think he
with
had that
both
control
of you.
over the cursed energy like he
That's
does.
that's my thought process because I don't think let me
That
finish
nigga,
my
he can
let
do
me
those
finish my
things
list.
that
Let me finish
Ghetto
my
can
We're
do.
list.
gonna get into it. Yeah.
Number 3 is Yuta. Number 2 is Sukuna. And I don't know about y'all, but obviously Gojo is number 1. I'm looking at my list. I'm making some
I got some mental edits for him.
I think I'm okay with the way my list looks temporarily.
I probably got to push everybody down and put UG at like 14
I think I'm okay with my list.
or 16. I don't know. I don't know,
I'm
dude.
okay with what I have right now.
So looking at 20 through, we'll start with the bottom 5. Does anyone see any contentious thought processes?
I don't know how I feel about you having the disaster curses on there. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
I don't think
For
Dagon's
Jogo,
keeping up with. I don't think Dagon's my main issue. Hanami is durable
yeah,
as fuck.
Hanami,
Dagon, I think,
to an extent, yeah,
I
but
would like
that
to say that I think this is a loose theory right now. I think the way that Dagon basically deals with Nanami, a pre-awakened Maki, a Naobito, and a Megami who's trying to hold a domain, I definitely think puts him above Kusakabe, Chozo, but I don't think it puts him any higher.
wait. So you think he's above Chozo after what Chozo's doing right now?
that nigga's
Chozo
putting in work
Chozo
too, though.
technically haven't had hasn't had any buffs. If we're really thinking about it,
Yeah,
Chozo hasn't
Chozo is.
really had any buffs.
That's what I'm saying though.
And
He
this,
hasn't
but
had
wait,
any
wait, wait,
buff
but hold on. This
when
is the same
right.
Chozo who struggled with Naoya before he became a cursed spirit.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, but in that
That
sense,
nigga's still in the
you're
battlefield
saying
with Sukuna,
Hanami
though.
technically will be able to put up a little bit of a fight against Sukuna, and I can't agree with that because Chozo's doing that right now.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think it's just jump no jutsu. I think it's just jump no jutsu.
All
And
of
we
that
also
is
have to
very
keep
true.
in mind that Chozo is a sorcerer, not a cursed spirit. So the advantage that Hanami would probably have is strictly due to biology.
Okay,
Like because
I can see
because
that.
Hanami is a cursed spirit, like that's why she's getting done a little bit dirtier than usual. But I think with the way that Hanami was able to toss the mix up with Yuji and Toto, I still believe in that moment. I don't think Toto can go past Hanami on his own if Hanami had popped that domain.
I think
Wait, so you
I
think
think that nigga's
Dagon
just
better than
durable. I
Chozo?
don't think there's. I don't think he's the stronger. He's the most durable disaster curse. That nigga took five black flashes,
5
hits
black
from a single
flashes
cloud,
and started to adapt to Toto's curse technique while
and
fighting
was
him.
about to pop a domain. I think that
Guess who
only. I think he only
hasn't
lived
done
that
that
long because.
throughout the
I think he
whole
only lived that long
fight?
because of his durability, though. They were
The
just like that nigga
whole
has a big ass health
fight,
bar.
Mahito, Yuji, and Toto, Mahito never was able to adapt to Toto at all until the very end. Hanami literally started adapting while they were boxing, and then towards the end was like, okay, they're getting active. I'm about to pop the domain. Toto, to my knowledge,
Mm.
has not received any buffs until that point. I don't think Toto
uh,
wins against Hanami without Yuji.
I think simple domain.
I don't think he got it because he would have got outclassed
You think his simple domain gets outclassed by?
because
I
he
guess we
didn't get
don't
to
know because
respond. Because to be
we don't know
fair,
what the fuck.
we've seen Toto to respond with instant drop the simple domain because he did it before when he was trying to figure out Hanami's little the little things that eat at curse energy.
The buds.
Yeah, He's shown the speed. He also was able to react in terms of Mahito, but I don't think it gives him the W over Hanami. Mahito and Jogo is my love hate relationship because I think Mahito, without touching his soul, you can't kill him, but I think you can still beat his ass.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you beat his ass. Like Toto hit him with a black flash. That shit didn't do a thing. It didn't do a thing.
Right, but I guess if we're talking about beating or killing someone, I think beating Mahito, everyone above the list could potentially do it.
That's facts.
I
I
feel like
think
Mahito sort of we didn't get to see his full potential because he wasn't really
Well, if we
realized that and
well
then
if we're gonna
when he
he didn't
popped
run out of
self
person.
embodiment of perfection, we did get to see a little something something.
Yeah, but then he basically had ran out of the what was it the people he was more or less using to keep himself functional. Like he ran out literally right after that.
Right, and I think that's another thing
I
to
feel
keep
like
in
he
mind
had a
is if
he had
Mahito gets out stamina, I think he gets out stamina by the people above too. So I think he
yeah
is still gonna run out of transfigured
by
humans to like
I
start get
agree.
work with. And I think Jogo is obviously just glazed because the only thing that we have is that he was bodied by basically the top two in the verse.
Yeah.
And even then, you know what's crazy? Sukuna did not use an attack when Kusakabe, Panda, everyone else was on the ground was trying to run from that meteor. They were going to run. They knew that they weren't bad. Why did no one start trying to defend against it? Why did they choose to run instead? I don't think they got it like that.
I That was also his maximum technique. That's what I will say. But I agree. I agree. His firepower is busted. I
Uh,
would have liked to see him fight someone who's not Gojo or Sukuna to
Curse
really
Naya,
like
I think,
get
makes
patient.
sense because I think Maki is stronger than Toji. And I think Curse Naya being able to go
I
from
think they're the
getting no
same.
diff to a little bit of struggling is a pretty big gap.
She only
my
no diffed him. She only no diffed him because she has no CE though. Anyone else on this list, bro, they gonna be hard pressed.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Based off speed, I don't think so. Because that I feel like that implies that Yuta would struggle with Curse Nalia.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe not YouTube, but I'm saying
I
who
don't
else you
I
got
don't
on
think
here?
Kashimo's struggling with Curse Nalia either. I think Hana, because she has the Jacob's ladder, she's gonna be all right. Oro,
Yeah,
he's gonna
that
tackle her, and she's just gonna basically do the Tai Chi move where you just remove him and turn him the other way.
Earl's just gonna use the sky, bro. I mean, her CT is very good for misdirection.
And everyone above Curse Naya potentially has reverse curse technique. So I put that in quotes because Yuji
I
currently
was about
doesn't
to
have
say
it.
I don't.
Kashima currently.
Does Hana have RCT?
Hana, I believe, has
Earl,
RCT. I believe with
Earl,
Jacob's Ladder and
no.
Angel, I think she has RCT. Earl does have RCT. Ishiguri has RCT.
Are you
Uh,
sure?
I'm pretty sure the both of them have RCT. It's just bad.
I don't remember if they do.
Does Earl
I
have
meant to reread that fight before we got to
RCT?
this recording, but here we are. You don't see them on the list of niggas using RCT.
Wait, hold on.
I gotta ask Chris why is Megan still on your list? I mean he's on mine too, but why is he for you?
Um, Outside of Maharaga, his body's we. You know, I don't know if I count the Maharaga dub as really a dub for him because he dies too.
He got that, yeah.
I don't even have
That's the
Megami on
reason
my
why he's so
list
low,
because he
and he doesn't have
basically
that
has
carry over
nothing.
like the Ten Shadows that like Sukuna does.
That's a fair assessment.
Like
Yeah, I don't
he's
think
he's
people
never
have
been able to pull off the
appreciated.
shit that he did.
Um,
I'm not
Taj,
gonna
Like, why
lie.
doesn't Megumi have Round Deer? Go fight that nigga, bro. Get RCT.
Ghetto at
I kind of
19 is a
found
little insane for me. Thought process.
so I had to put Ghetto at 19 one because the people above him, like one, we're gonna acknowledge the fact that Ghetto died. Like let's
In the
acknowledge that
prologue,
he died in
in the
the
prequel,
prologue. Like prequel, this is pre buffs for everyone.
He boxed a
and
Yuta though. He boxed a Yuta
no
with a
domain,
binding vow.
He
no
boxed the
domain,
Yuta
no
who barely
RCT or
knew.
special grade.
He boxed the Yuta who barely knew anything about cursed energy.
That
But we
nigga
also
was
have to
bro.
remember, Ghetto was
That
not trying to do anything crazy but capture Rika.
no,
He
he was
was,
trying. He was trying to get you. He had to get Utah off the board to do that though.
yeah,
Because even
because
Kenjaku said
His plan revolved
if
around
Ghetto had took it
Mercury.
seriously from jump, that he would have beat Yuta. Although I don't think that's true, I think it's an interesting claim to hold on to.
That's a personal problem though. That sounds
I
like
think
a him
Kenjaku doesn't
especially
like
hitting
Yuta
things up.
too. I think the downplay from
Yeah.
Kenjaku for Yuta is crazy.
But I also think Geto should be higher only because in that pre prequel prologue whatever, he held off Jujutsu Society by himself with cursed spirit manipulation. Like
That was
Toto got
just
one
pure
of his feats of being the night of the parade of a thousand demons because he sat on a tower of cursed spirits. He literally occupied hella people. Now Miguel was there, but we all know how Gojo dealt with that, so I don't even count him as being part of the force.
No, he
nah.
wasn't. He just
Hell
got
no.
fucked up for like 5 minutes.
But I feel like here's the thing: Ghetto only could do that because he literally took the time to capture them over years.
I mean, I'm like, that's what I was about to say. It's
He was
kind of
like
like Yaga being
literally
potentially
focusing on
special
them.
grade.
That's, yeah, that's not like
But the
that's not
It's
difference
like
saying
is
saying
oh he
Yaga
Geto
wasn't
is
being
literally
Goku.
actually
focused.
special grade versus Yaga is not.
Bro, Yaga with enough time, you give that nigga like 20 years, bro. He
But
gonna
that's
have
the
an army.
thing. If Yaga was supposed to be special grade, he would have been. He's not. Geto is.
My thing is Ghetto also wasn't as I won't lie, he was a good planner. He wasn't as good as a planner as some of the other people on this list. Let's just put that out there. Kenjaku literally
That's
said,
fair.
"Oh, Akuna's gonna come back, so I'm gonna make someone who literally can be a vessel for him." He's
I
been
don't I
doing
don't
stuff
I'm
like
gonna
that
make
for
a
I
curse
years.
guess
room.
looking at the list, I don't think I have Toto above Geto.
The only reason I have Toto above Ghetto is because Toto's battle IQ is insanely high, where he
That's
It
had
do
fair.
go Burr, but
he
who's
had
to
The way he
stop Geto
misdirected
from
it when he didn't.
dropping? I guess I'll say like this in hidden inventory. Y'all, who do y'all think is surviving the Rainbow Dragon plus the shoddy that he dropped that almost that told you had to rethink about the instant kill one.
yeah, okay.
Remind
I
me who
see
that
it.
was?
Remember when Toji came to
Rainbow
fight?
Dragon was
He
US.
came to fight Geto, and you remember that girl that had like the little dress? She looked like she was in a horror film,
Vaguely.
and
Wait,
basically,
I guess I gotta revisit
um,
Hidden Inventory.
Toji
Yeah,
responded to her, and immediately his eardrums bursted, and she started
Oh,
doing stuff.
yeah.
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 My thing is having that and still losing to a man with no CE is kind of crazy.
But it
He
makes
lost to a
sense.
monkey.
It makes sense though.
Hey, that's really
But
why
by
he
that
beat
logic,
Maki's ass
Maki
like
would be
that.
able
That
to
was
do
crazy.
that.
That nigga was still butthurt over how Toji did him, so he beat Maki's ass, bro. That shit was disrespectful.
Yeah. Plus, I think current Maki would honestly do him how Toji did him at that
I
time
think
in
it's
time.
worse.
It would
You
be a
think it's
lot worse, in my
it
I,
is
opinion.
a
I,
lot
I
worse.
am gonna push the agenda that Maki is stronger than Toji. I am gonna push that
Shit.
agenda because
I
because
say
I
scaling
think
honestly
she
wise,
that's the
equaled
reason why I
I
have
she
think
him
I
equaled
above
think
him
Toji.
Toji
as a
scales to 15 Fingers Sakuna, and I feel like we've clearly seen that Maki scales higher.
The only reason I say Maki's stronger than him is because of her interaction with Daido, and that sort of is part of the reason I put him on this list too.
in my
Because
opinion, when she
she
first
killed her whole
awakened.
clan.
Yeah, when
When
and
she
what
did that,
bro said
and
was
that was
the
kind
only
of crazy.
reason the Zenny clan exists is because of Master Toji's whim. I
Hmm.
took it as she was weaker than Toji because she didn't have that freedom aspect. Because that whole fight during the sumo, she's like, what did he have that I'm lacking? And when she
Yeah,
attained,
but
I feel like she's on par with Toji now.
But I don't think that was in a
I
literal
give her that.
translation. I think it was
Not gonna lie.
trying to compare the embodiment of Toji versus like her trying to physically get ahead. I think
You think
that's
it's like
due to her
a mindset thing?
mentality. Yeah, because I think Toji was always gonna be a freedom type dude, but I don't think it was him saying like I can see everything. I think that man Toji was just built different.
I'm not gonna lie.
And
I think her in that fight with Dido and them, when she had that "I get it now" moment, I think she passed Toji then, like right
You
then.
think so? Oh, I can
yeah,
accept that argument.
I
I
think
can
once
accept that
she
argument.
could do that, and then she went on to basically she went from struggling a little bit to then no diffing someone who she was struggling with, who she already no diff the first time. I think we had something to talk about. I
Yeah.
think we
That's
had
a fair
something to talk
argument.
about.
It was the direct comparisons within the domain that I was like, I don't know, man.
I mean, at that point, I think though, like having her be one of the few characters. Well, I think the only person they really had an idea of how to compare it to was Toji because she was so strong at that point. They were like the only other time I seen this was when this man Toji basically was running around being an asshole.
Mm.
That's
Where it's
fair.
like, oh, we haven't really seen someone this strong without cursed energy. Just like
That's
using her
understandable.
weapon. And then the fact that she was like, oh, I get it now, and was able to start using her weapons more effectively. I feel like that made her like slightly edge
I think
out
that set
Toji.
the I think that set the tone because for the longest she didn't understand what Toji was supposed to be. And you have to think about it like this. Essentially, Toji did not have the what's the word I'm looking for? If you think about who Maki has to contend with at when she awakened versus who Toji had to contend with when he awakened, it's a little shaky. It's a little shaky because he fought.
I also think we haven't seen Toji at his prime.
We can assume that Toji at his prime is at least equal to or a slightly greater than a 15 finger Sukuna.
Yeah, I can accept that.
Where do y'all think the Toji that we saw, fight Gojo and Geto? Where are you putting him against
I
maybe
put
15
him
finger?
at maybe like a little bit lower than 15, maybe like 13 or 12.
Okay,
Yeah, I can
that's
accept
fair.
that.
Because I don't know if he's winning against.
Like I think Toji in his prime, I think Toji from hidden inventory, I think he no diffs all the disaster curses, but I think once he's
Easily.
in his prime, I think he sneezes.
I
I
think
can
that's
accept
fair.
that.
Yeah, he shits on the disaster curses, no doubt.
And I think Maki can do the same. I think anything Toji can do, Maki can do.
And that's why I
Yeah,
put them in the same
And then
spot.
because she has the soul liberation katana, I just think she gets has the edge.
Toji had that too, though.
He had the inverted spear of heaven, but this cursed tool is hers, like
He had Inverted Spear of Heaven.
strictly.
He had Chain of a Thousand Miles. He had Soul Split Katana.
yeah. I heard the
Um,
theory that Playful Cloud was originally his.
I thought Playful
mm,
Cloud was his.
No, I'm saying
yeah,
like
I
it
think he said
originally
that
was,
because he
and then
grabbed it
they.
from Maki and Dagon's domain. Talking about,
Yeah,
Nah,
oh,
and
you
then
got my
that was just his weapon of choice. He was just a fiend.
he straight said
You think
Playful
that's
Cloud.
why?
Yeah, because if you think about it, when he got in there, what weapon was he gonna grab? Because you have to remember, like, he's not just gonna walk up to the dog and be like, inch punch, heart punch, kick punch, slam.
Yeah, I thought he would just, blitz him type shit. It was weird because they said that he was just battle minded, but he was just like, I'ma just. I guess that's still battle minded. Where
Well,
he's
I
like,
think
I'ma
what it
just.
was is
And then
that the
and then
argument that
he was about to
Mahito was
attack.
talking out about throughout the whole series about how like the body versus the soul, I think Toji proved that the body comes before the soul in certain cases. Like the dude who tried to put Toji in his body was like, I can't even deal with this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his soul got beat out. He was no match.
but
You
yeah,
know
Toji
what?
is
The
very
argument could be made that
excellent.
we saw Prime Toji when he got brought back with the Seance technique.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
thinking.
could make
I
that
think that
argument
would be
because
Prime
they talk
Toji.
about they talk about when they invoked Toji Zenin instead of Toji Fushiguro,
Right,
and that
I
because the name has
agree.
power. I just thought of that right now, but
I most
so
certainly
I guess I
agree.
can I can accept that argument. That might be stronger than Toji.
He boxed
So
somebody that three grade one sorcerers basically could not deal with.
so
It
Monday, why
no
is
diff.
Yuji at 11 for you?
You said what?
Why is Yuji at 11? Because
I have an
I
asterisk next to him because let me tell you something, Taj. I would have put Yuji at 5 like you did, but then he's low key for the past three chapters. He's been making me upset because he
He
keeps
hasn't done
saying
anything
things.
for real.
I can
He
accept
keeps
that.
saying things that make me feel like, dang, you're never gonna reach your full potential.
Well, I think right now he's having a moment because I feel like he feels like he's about to go through what happened with Nanami again,
Well, he already
where it's
did.
Right.
sort of like, well, yeah, but damn. I feel like
So
Well, because
I will
he's
put Yuji
he's
higher.
having that
I
child
just
moment
need to
where he's
see
like
it.
scared.
that's what I was about to say. He hasn't shown any. They've been just briefly. They've been putting those fucking droplets of like, oh, he's gonna be cold. Oh, he's got these new fucking arms. Like, what's the deal with that? He shook Sukuna real quick, but he
Oh,
hasn't really done anything.
but also, I have the asterisk next to Yuji because I think anyone above Yuji can scale to 15 finger Sukuna and above.
I do want
Hmm.
y'all to remember though, one, this is Yuji's first year and he's also 15. Like I won't lie, we kind of got to take that into consideration. Where
No,
most
he
of
is
them had to
stepping
deal with this
different.
their whole lives, and
That's
then he's
facts.
just sort of just stepped into this, and he's like, all right, one, he basically got trauma, like literally just beat with trauma in his first year.
And they
So
did
that I
say
feel like that
they did
is
say those negative emotions will fuel your curse energy.
It's
yeah,
just
that's
we
what I'm
can't
like.
see it. That's the problem for me.
My problem. That's what I was about to say too. Is we haven't seen. They keep telling us like, oh, master it already, Itadori. Like
he potentially has soul swap. He potentially has piercing blood. I heard this theory that Fugisaki is those arms. We've seen sorcerers be able to be turned into cursed tools.
But then again, I also see the argument for Yuji being that high, and I feel like maybe that's why I have the asterisk is because there's so many factors. Number one, he's able to keep up with Maki to fight Sukuna. That's one.
Yeah,
Number two,
yeah.
bro already scared the 15 finger Sukuna and above from Shibuya once Jogo gave him all the fingers, and that's why he can sustain him. That's my logic. Anytime
But
that
he's
Yuji can control Sukuna, I believe he scales to where Sukuna is in his body,
But you gotta remember, Gege also doesn't like Yuji. Like that's part of
which
and I
is
was
so
gonna say
crazy. How you
we're
don't
not
like
he's
his
also
main
been
character?
he's been built from
we're not
birth.
gonna see it till the
He's been
very
built
end.
from birth to be a curse wound for Sukuna. So I don't know if I really accept that argument.
We're not really gonna see it till the
I
end.
mean,
Like
I think it's
That's what
fair
I'm
to
saying.
accept that because cursed energy, in order to store the cursed energy, that'd be like if by that logic, that means that Toji in that grandson's body, he shouldn't have even have gained control. If you think about it, because Toji had zero cursed energy.
it was more his will that just took over.
I don't know. This is such a tough debate because I haven't seen anything. Like he's about to, hit him with the
He
executioner's
did
sword.
tank
We
dismantle
don't
when
even know
he
if that
fought
shit's gonna work.
Sukuna with Maki. He did. Um,
But I don't think alone he's doing anything.
I think alone he's doing some stuff because he also sneezed through Urarame's curse technique, ignored it completely.
Mm.
I don't know about completely. That nigga was frozen.
He was frozen, but was he hurt?
That nigga
Yeah.
stabbed him with the ice. I think he was hurting.
I don't think he was hurt because it looked like he was still ready to go.
I think that nigga has adrenaline.
I guess cursed sorcerers can experience adrenaline.
Because I'm like,
I would think you would just
Urahime froze
experience it all the
everyone.
time.
He froze
Yeah.
everyone.
But
Well,
we also
Shibuya
have to
was
remember in
it was just
Shibuya he
4 hours
broke out the
and Shibuya
ice
got ready
too.
to go.
So I don't think that I don't think he I don't think he was affected because in Shibuya he did the same thing where he just broke out the ice.
I'm gonna put UG. I'm gonna put him above Megumi. I think potentially to
I'm
be
not gonna lie.
higher
I need to know why y'all have Takaba in honorable mentions because
I can't
this
scale
man,
him right now. I can't
this
because
scale
man
him
he's
right
either
now.
literally has
he's
reality
either the
warping.
strongest, he's either the strongest, or he's the weakest.
He has reality warping without knowing he has reality warping.
This
But
nigga
we've
doesn't know
only
he's the
seen it
strongest.
against Kenjaku, someone who's
If he
trying to
can
play the
if he can
game
actually
because he
weaponize
wants
it,
to have fun.
But here's the thing: he's like, as you guys said, he's not really like he's an unknown sorcerer. So that being the fact, I feel like if he was trained, this man would be deadly. Like that's
well, I
really what it
agree.
is.
If
I
he
guess
was
you think
trained, yeah.
we're
But the
incorporating
problem
that.
is he died before he could reach that sentiment.
True. Okay, I give you that.
I would put Takaba higher, but the problem is that Kenjaku was playing just as much as Takaba was, and Kenjaku was playing it the way Takaba was. I
Yeah,
don't.
but he was
I
trying to figure
can't.
it out while he was playing.
That's just because he had
Right,
to
right,
though. If
right.
he
But
didn't have to,
imagine, but
well,
imagine if Kenjaku just went straight for the jugular, because I think that as soon as Takaba and Kenjaku would have what's the word I'm looking for?
like
Because that man
before he
can,
started like
yeah,
his
because that
technique.
man Kenjaku was having fun. Like not even because of Takaba's curse technique, like he was actually enjoying himself.
I
I
think
think
he
it's
was
only because
playing
he
to try
had
and
to.
steal it.
Because he was like, "Oh, I have to put on this comedy show now, or I'll never get out of this," and he's gonna fold me.
Because I think popping DE would have been straight.
I think he was trying to figure out whether he wanted to steal it or not.
Yeah, I think
Ooh,
Kenjaku was
okay,
definitely not playing with
that's
all the
fair.
cards. Cause
You
what's
think
to
he would have?
stop him?
I feel like
Cause
he was
what's to
trying to
stop him
avoid
from using
that.
the domain expansion where he's like curse womb of spirit profusion, and he's like, I think I want that.
Because if can you imagine Kenjaku with reality manipulation? Like that's just
He would just find everything funny.
He just wins.
yeah, pretty much. That's why I'm like, I feel like if he
That's
was
why
playing,
I hate
he
need
was
Gaya
playing
to
to
cut back to
understand it.
this.
I feel like he was playing to understand it, and then he was like, all right, I need to figure out if I can want to save this. Like you said,
So
and
is it
two,
is the domain how he
do a
body
future before
swaps?
my plan.
I'm
I
not
thought I thought
sure.
that was just
I just know that that's his inherent domain. What that means and what he can do, I'm not sure.
there's so many unknowns.
Yeah,
Taj, I'm not gonna lie, I can't go for Urarame at 20. I can't get with that.
Yeah,
really.
what I'm gonna
I
say,
can't get with that.
Udome has they have
She
RCT.
is RCT, maximum curse technique. She's boxing Hikari right now.
She's fine.
I think.
I don't take
I
her
think
serious though. I don't think Hikari's gonna have a huge problem with her.
No, no, no. I don't think a huge problem, but it's something that Hikari has to keep healing. I think it's the same thing as when Hikari fought Kashimo.
Mm.
I can see that.
Hikari was trying to like, yo, let me get your points, and I think this time Hikari's still like sunning Urarame. The difference is that I think Urarame is trying to get active now. Like beforehand, she's been like keeping people alive because she had to, and now I think she's about to just like maximum curse technique several times.
I need to see it though. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like as y'all was saying with what basically Taco Bell, I need to sort of see what they can do, especially because if they beat the Hikari, then they're basically jumping to number seven. Not gonna lie, but as of
I
right
don't think they'll
now,
beat
I don't think
Hikari. I don't think they'll beat Hikari.
I don't think so either.
I think to beat Jackpot Hikari is like it's borderline insane.
yeah, you're basically
I
gonna
think
need
it's borderline
someone
impossible.
who I well has infinite curse.
You got to be
And what they said,
Maki, Yuki, Geto, Kenjaku, Yuta, Sukuna, Gojo. Like I think
instantaneous
that's what all
RCT,
you got. That's all you got.
instantaneous RCT, faster than Sukuna and Gojo's. I don't think you can put him down during jackpot.
I think it's possible, but I just don't think anyone has the tools to do that unless you're above in terms of
What if
basically
you
the
destroy
list.
his head?
I
Do we
think he's
know?
not gonna.
Well, I guess my thought process is what is he healing from a soul splitting katana?
I
Oh,
don't think he's
fair.
gonna get jackpot in another fight. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's gonna try it, and it's
I
not
think.
gonna
Oh,
hit,
yeah. Of course he'll try it.
and then
That's
he'll
just
be
in
out.
character. I got. Why you got Yuta at 7?
So
I understand. I understand his thought process for Yuta at 7, but Yuji at 5. But the Maki part, I don't know. I can't get with that yet.
I don't think Maki's above Yuta.
I say that only because one, let's not forget she trained Yuta with that sword. Two, she literally has just become stronger than Toji, and I think in a hand fight, like strictly hands, Yuta's nowhere near beating Toji. He'll put up a good fight, but he's not beating
I
Yuta.
agree.
I'm gonna have to
If it's
disagree
just
with that.
hand
I'm gonna have to disagree with that statement.
Why do
with
you
just
say that?
hands, if he's not using, if Yuta's not using CT,
No CE either.
No.
Well, you're talking about
no
strictly
CT, he's
hands,
obviously
no
getting
cursed
bodied.
energy.
Let's say he infuses his weapon with his cursed energy.
Oh, for sure, I think Yuta got it.
I don't.
So you're telling me the same person that appeared and Yuji was like, "Is that Gojo?" you think is losing in hand to hand to Toji? I don't know. I don't think
Yes.
I got that.
So do you think he can full on
That's
beat
Toji's whole
Maki
thing, though.
straight hand to hand?
I think he can because Yuta was also able to bully two basically special, borderline special grade sorcerers at the same time.
So you think he can bully awakened Maki?
Bully is excessive. Bully is excessive. I do believe
It's
he's
just because of
above.
her heavenly restriction. I don't say bully. If she were a regular sorcerer, I say yeah, because she can ignore domains. Um,
I think Rika and Yuta
she's
can
got a
take
lot of
care of
hacks.
Maki, but
You think
I don't
Rika
think
takes
I
care
don't
of
think it's
Maki?
like mid to low diff. I
Soul
think it's
splitting
like almost
katana.
I think it's high diff. But I
Still
think Yuta
has
already knows Soul Splitting Katana. I don't believe we're giving Yuta enough credit for battle IQ and his IQ in
no.
general
His IQ is high. Don't get me wrong. He
because
does
this is
still
the
have.
same man that looked at Yuji and was like, "Oh, he kind of strong." Boom, immediately restricted him, stabbed him. He's dead. Moved on.
I don't think he's beating Maki
In
personally.
the same three-way fight, he copied Uro's curse technique, used it against Ishiguro. He didn't even use his own stuff to body the other two, and he was holding back trying to get points.
Don't get me wrong. He does have a high battle IQ, but as of
He
right
he
now, I do not think he's
he
beating
fought three borderline special grade sorcerers plus a special grade cursed spirit in a row and dog walked all four of them.
Maki. Listen, don't give me. Well, one. Let's also acknowledge he is Gege's favorite. He was supposed to originally be the main character,
And that's
so
why he's
it's
gonna
kind of
win. That's tough.
He got the
that's
power
literally
of the
saying
author
my
on his
favorite
side.
child to win.
I don't see Maki being able to I don't think it'll be easy at all, but I do think that Yuta has the edge for two things. As Maki and like Yuta are watching the fight, of Sukuna and Gojo and like all this stuff going on, I do believe that Yuta is constantly processing, and he's probably
And
constantly learning.
the point I was gonna make was
But
he was the
he
only.
also did say. he also did say, "I'm going next," and she was like, "No, you're not."
But that's his
That's
girl though.
that's
Of
her
course
nigga.
he gonna respect that.
What I'm gonna say is he was one of he was it was him and I believe Kusakabe the only niggas who noticed like it was slight, but there was like a 0.01 second difference in their domain expansions. Like he was the only nigga to pick up on that.
Yeah, yeah. I do acknowledge that, but
And I
I
think at
personally
this
think
stage too, I think Yuta might have barrierless DE.
really.
I
I
don't
think
know about that.
now.
We
I
gotta wait
think
to see.
now. This is speculation though. It's strictly speculation.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I can make that claim.
I'm not
But
gonna lie. I
I
feel
think
like
anyone below
because
Maki
Gege
is
is
not
older,
doing it.
I would be
I
very
think
excited if he had barrierless. That would be very bad. I love Utah.
his understanding of Curse energy and like what, well, more or less him just being Gege's favorite sort of gives him an automatic edge. And I sort of wanted to account for that by putting him at seventh because everyone else above him, I feel like Gege doesn't like them enough where he's just like, all right, we're gonna kill them off. How can I kill them off? How can I hold him this arc? Because he's literally hold almost everyone above him at least once since the start.
I don't know. I don't think he's hold Maki like that.
I
He
was about
killed
to say
her
the
sister
same.
in front of him
You mean like in Zero?
after after making making Maki not only lose to her dad but get dragged and thrown in a pit and killed her sister in front of her just to make her strong.
Fair.
Then in the
Wait.
prequel,
But then she went on to
had her
slaughter the
getting a gift.
whole entire clan. Not like not only the higher ups of the clan, all of them, all of them, in one go, no break.
He also had her get knocked out by Geto in the prequel.
That's what I
Just
was about to
But
say.
that was
Was it Zero?
pre-awakened. That was pre-awakened.
that's still a hoeing.
That was when Maki was grade one, bare minimum.
Damn, I'm calling a spade a spade. That's really what it is.
Wait, Chris, hold on. I just looked at your list. Why is Yorozu above Maki?
Mm, I was gonna actually ask
You
that.
got Mai above Maki?
My bro, don't do her like that. Let's not even do that, bro. We know she on a whole different level. I reread that fight. Perfect spear go burr.
But I think the katana's cutting that in half. I think
Yeah,
it's
it probably is. I'll switch. I'll concede that.
I
Just
got
because.
Yorozu up there for sure. You're right on with DE, perfect spear, the creation curse technique. That means she could have created that curse tool and
Yeah,
still started
bro.
boxing. I definitely think Yorozu is up there.
I think she's top 10 for sure. Maybe I can switch them. I'll concede that she's probably second. Yeah.
I don't think I'm mad.
I'll
Wait,
give you that.
hold on. Taj, you have Sakuma like at 15?
I was gonna ask about 15. Below Toto is kind of crazy.
Below Toto is insane.
I mean, listen, listen, listen. Why do you think it's below Toto?
I would like
I
to
feel
know.
like Toto.
I would like to know.
What is Toto doing against Garudo, bro? Like
Or a
just boogie
black
woogie
hole?
against a
True.
black. Yeah, bro, against a black hole
I mean, you switch places with the person who threw it. Like that's
domain
But you
expansion.
have to remember that like Hanami was able
Domain.
to adapt to it, and Yuki's the one who nurtured him in his curse technique.
true. True. Okay. Okay. I
She
see
would
where
know
you're coming
everything
from.
about boogie woogie. Is my thing.
Yeah, I see your logic to that. Okay.
And even if he
Like that's
switches,
My
literally
thing
his
is
master.
what is he
And she
doing
has
to the
battle
gravity?
boxing with Kengaku.
my thing is she basically came in and more or less died right away. That was
Yeah,
literally
that
her.
we're not happy about that either. We will
My
stand up for that.
hey,
And then
y'all saw the group
since
chat.
she's his
Like
master,
y'all know my problem with that.
since she is his master, I feel like one, her personality sort of does rub off on him, and like she does have that sentimental factor. But if they were to like
And
normalize
Choso above her too.
who,
Choso got washed by the same nigga that she at least put up a fight against.
That is true. Bro had to tag out twice.
he's still breathing though. So
Yeah, are you putting livelihood above on the list?
I mean, listen,
That's because she let him live. I was like, bro,
That's
Choso need
that.
to fall there.
Taj is really giving people packed up points. If he was cool, he would have stayed alive.
I'm just saying that's what it is. If he
I'm not.
keeps breathing, he's clearly not
I can't get with that, but I understand it, so I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
It's because Gege did not like her, bro. That's why.
And maybe
He
he
He was
didn't
just
gives
know
like,
what to do with
I
her.
guess
Toto
the
and
black hole just
Mate.
tore his shirt off. I guess.
Plus, Toto gives us some of the most comedic. Like I won't lie, it's bad comedy,
Dude, comedy
but it's
points. He's not Takaba.
times it's times so wrong. But like his personality itself is just like close to the heart. I'm not gonna lie. So it just sort of makes me be like, yeah, he gotta stay up there a little bit. Personally, granted, power wise, no, he'll be further down. But personality
This
wise
man Taj gave
and
him
battle IQ,
He
kudos.
did say that though. He said, "I know Shawty ugly, but her personality though."
He
he
said if
like
it was
so.
anyone else, he wouldn't even make me laugh. That's why he's up there. No one else
Do
could
you
have been in his position.
do you think
I think
Mr. Shiesty Sorcerer himself is better than Toto then?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's why I put him
we
on
gonna have to
honorable
see what this
mentions.
fourth auspicious beast is, bro.
Because the fourth beast and the fact that Gojo was like this is something crazy and then he has Nanami's sword, something is that's a bad case.
No, I thought that was Eno that said like no one who's seen the fourth auspicious beast has survived.
Right, but then Gojo also commented on his curse technique and was like, "Oh, there's something crazy
Oh, I
here."
don't remember that.
And
Hold on, let me
visually,
find it,
man,
John.
number 8 on our list.
Is Hikari on number 8?
I have him at 7, but that's
Oh,
about
at
it.
7.
Sorry at 8.
He's basically 7-8, which I feel like is a fair assessment. I don't think he should ever be below Kashima.
No, he's not.
And
I saw this thing. It was like
I think
Kashimo got washed by regular splashes.
Yorozu and Hikari I think are interchangeable
Why
sometimes.
is Kashi? Why do you believe Kashima is above your Yuji?
What if Yorozu expands her domain versus his jackpot?
His jackpot is faster, and in addition, I think he wins the clash as well.
I don't know about that.
Based off of what the because the information dump, I don't think she's gonna be able to hold it on.
Perfect sphere though.
Perfect
Infinite
Not
Spear
pressure.
is cool.
Infinite pressure.
so Bundy.
And
So
Hikari's the kind of nigga to charge headfirst at it.
high key he is.
Wait, you said Hikari did
I
what?
could just tank this with the jackpot and just delete him.
Nah, I don't think it would delete him.
You don't think it would, bro? Infinite pressure?
But hear me out though. When has Hikari ever taken something that he thought would kill him?
His whole fight.
That
Because
was like the
With
entire
Kashimo,
Kashimo fight.
he winged it, and then he literally was like, "Oh, I almost died from that one." But I think in the face of Perfect Spear, he's not gonna look at that and be like, "Oh, I can take this." No man on this list above is looking at that Perfect Spear and being like, "This is a joke."
Bundy, why are your number one and number two switched? I thought we were in agreement.
Nah, we're not. I got Gojo
It's
above
just Sukuna
Sukuna.
beat writing, bro. You know he loves Sukuna.
I'm not going for the Sukuna too. I'm sorry, I can't.
Do
Without
y'all
them,
feel like he nerfed purple?
yeah, I think he might have. I think he might have.
I think he retconned purple.
Well,
Me and C were
I
talking
don't
about
think
this
it's what
the
he
other night.
retconned. Well, no, he did retcon purple in technically, but he also
Purple
like
uses green, bro.
he misrepresented it as well. Like when he popped purple and the aftermath we got didn't even track for the damage that purple is supposed to do or like
It
what.
didn't make sense.
Yeah, it didn't
Bro,
make any
Sukuna was
sense
getting
the
drowned.
aftermath.
It like took his arms off and he was good. I was like, that's it. It was a 200% purple.
Can we acknowledge that he really forgot the whole flood your brain with information so you can't move thing?
Yeah, he did.
Literally said, I'll flood Sukuna's brain with infinity, and he just sort of walked it off like nothing happened.
He just has that level of
He got
understanding of Earth's
delayed.
energy,
He
Dodge. You don't
got
understand.
delayed. That's another thing too. That's why I have Gojo at 1 as well. You're telling me the man who has eyes to understand the Korra curse energy, like every single day, is being trumped by someone with
No,
experience?
my thing was the six eyes. You could see the world cutting slash coming, and he was just like, I just can't. You can teleport, my nigga.
That's
How
another
did it
thing.
get?
He could have just teleported.
I feel
I
like
don't know. There were so many gloss over facts in that fight. I was just like, okay, you just need Sukuna to win for the sake of the plot. Like, to be fair, the plot doesn't advance if Gojo lives.
It does. And let me tell you why. Because we have Kenjaku, and that
Bro,
was the real potential
Kenjaku
for
knows
him to
he
have a
can't beat
boss
him.
battle.
Gojo leveled him out the prison realm. He was like, oh fuck, he might just kill me.
Right, but I think the thing is that narratively speaking, I think it would make sense for Gojo to live and fight Kenjaku because that's his best friend's body.
But they've been building up the Yuta Kenjaku fight.
Right, they can still have that. I think that
You think Yuta gets folded and then Gojo just
I
fucking
think
purple
I
and
think
GG's?
Yuta and Kenjaku fight to the end. Kenjaku pulls this whole big brain, I have a plan to destroy the world thing. Gojo steps in and is like, yeah, I want my get back.
How do y'all feel about this theory that Kenjaku, next time we see Yuta, it'll be Kenjaku in his body?
I think that's
I'm
stupid
dropping the
because it
series.
doesn't make sense. Why would you take
I'm
over
dropping
Yuta's
the series if
body?
that happens. I will not read past that.
I kind of want it to happen so him and Yuji have a fight.
But we don't have any people. See, that's the problem, though. We still have. Let's think
We
about
don't
the
have
forces
anyone
right
who.
now. We don't have anyone who can contend with a Yuta taking over. No,
That's what I was about to say.
Kenjaku taking over Yuta's body and having copy curse technique plus Rika,
I
and
mean,
then we
Rika,
still
bro.
have Sukuna. That's a 3 on no 4 because of Urarame. That's a 4 on people who are not cutting it out right now.
And what I was about to say too, I'll imagine Yuki living, bro, and she's in the battle against Sukuna right now.
It would have made sense for that. That would have made sense. Then I would say,
That's why
okay,
I'm like,
Kenjaku can
why
do
didn't
some
Yuki kill
stuff.
her?
But we lost Yuki. We don't have any good odds.
RP Megumi, man.
Ishiguri's already gone.
Where is
Nobara
Maki?
gone. Maki is spectating, I guess.
Yeah, she was
Bro,
supposed to leave the
everyone's out
video.
here boxing and she just sitting here. Like, they're on the battle. This nigga Hikaruma on the battlefield with Sukuna, bro.
Now
And Maki's just over
I
there.
really hope that he doesn't let Kenjaku take over Yuta's body and then fight Maki and the soul splitting
That's what I
katana
thought it was.
splits them.
That's what I was just about to say.
I really
Because
hope
then
that's
Soul
not.
Split goes
It's
I don't
not. I
know.
really
If
hope
it
that's not
ends
going to
up like
happen.
that, I don't think she'll be able to actually do it though. I truly don't think she'll be able to actually kill Yuta if it came down to it. And it's not
I don't think
not
she's able to kill
I think
Kenjaku in Yuta's
emotionally
body.
she will not be able to like attack Yuta like that.
I
Do y'all
agree.
think Kenjaku's plan is just the cursed spirits that are going to come out?
No, I don't
Since
think
guess
Kajaku's plan
everybody's
is a
now
cursed
dead?
spirits. I think Kajaku's trying to optimize cursed energy, which means he's trying to make a world that basically runs on cursed energy, but it's only available in Japan. So he's trying to expand outwards and cause a calamity, basically, or a form of chaos. And he's using Tengen to drop the barrier, and using
Is
Tengen
there
as
a
a
way?
battery,
Does
basically,
he
as
have a
well.
way? Does he have a way to remotely like trigger Tengen to fuse with humanity though? I'm like, I don't see where his plan goes from here.
I mean, I can't see exactly where it's going to go, but he has a potential to let it be whatever he wants it to be. Because he has Tengen as a battery right next to him.
I
Do y'all
guess,
think
man.
Kenjaku will be able to
He
take
shouldn't even
over?
have Tengen, bro. That's some bullshit.
What'd you say, Taj?
Do you think Kenjaku would be able to take over Sukuna, and that's why he was trying to make Yuji a perfect vessel for him, so
I
he can
think that
take
was his experiment to see if it was possible.
And then he can take over Yuji.
Yeah,
yeah, pretty much inside.
and just double body swap. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I saw a theory that Yuji has to die for Megami to live.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
How do y'all feel about them being able to save Megumi's
Wait, wasn't
soul?
Megumi sort of erased, like soul gone?
He got cursed by Reggie
Really?
at the end of their fight, I believe.
He had to die a painful death or something like that. In which
Reggie a bitch for that.
he did. In Sukuna's body, he watched himself kill his sister, basically, and then
Pretty much.
box his friends, kill Gojo.
And don't forget he sunk his soul with the bath too.
Wait, Megami should be gone, so I don't know how they're still able to
No,
save
no,
him.
they were saying that they have potentially a way to get his soul out. I don't know how I feel about that, especially because he's hair and Arasuka now. Now
That's
I
what the
don't
last
feel like
RCT was for when Sukuna became four arms. That was his last use of reverse curse technique. In theory, I put that in quotes at the moment because he couldn't use it
I was
anymore
gonna
because he
say.
used all his curse energy.
I'm still mad about Higuruma. I'm not gonna hold you.
I feel like there was no place for him dying as early as he did with Sukuna.
So,
I think the execution was not that believable, but because Gege gave him RCT and domain amplification, and then was like, "All right, you show me you're cool, huzzah!"
yeah, this is your potential.
Yeah,
So I don't know, I don't know.
I think that
Mm.
is also part of the reason why that in the what was it, the last chapter, Sukuna was like, "Hey, I need you to use this like right now," like telling them about
Yeah, gambare, gambare.
That is
At this
true.
point, I'm
That is
enjoying
true.
notes.
He was like, "Hey, just do it. I'm interested." And what I will say too is Kenjaku and Sukuna are now they're both interested in Higuruma and what he can
I also
offer.
thought it was stupid that the domain giving a punishment can target a curse technique that's not the defendant.
That was dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
That was just a way to not like take Sukuna out. He was like, "Damn, Higuruma's on the field, so he has to use, Heavenly Judgment or whatever the fuck his domain's called."
I thought that was strange how the
No,
defendant
that
is
was a dumbass
Sukuna,
choice.
but we can target the object.
The cursed tool that he's holding, bro, suck my dick. That's not no. That's not true. He wrote
Maybe
it
Gege
because
wrote himself in a corner, or maybe he's just like tired because
A bit of both.
probably both.
sometimes I think he's
Uh,
off a perk tan.
just saying, I don't love my fans. Now, he really has to wake up and be like, how can I make the fans hate me this week?
For sure. Is there anything you guys want to add to the list? Any immediate changes you're thinking
Oh,
of?
here I'm gonna do. I'll concede the Maki Toji.
How strong do you think
Then
the principal of the Kyoto school is?
Who's the principal? Gakuro
Utahime.
Ganji?
The
Oh, Gakuganji.
Yeah,
That nigga
I think
sucks.
he's weak. I think he's weak as hell.
I
Weak as
think he
hell.
sucks, dude.
I think Yutahime is also not necessarily weak, but her only job is to buff. Even though she knows how to
Yeah,
do
it's
RCT, apparently,
her CT she got hoed with.
that's the only thing she knows how to do is RCT and buff.
Did she have RCT? I thought she didn't have RCT.
I'm pretty sure. Remember when Gojo was talking about? Remember when he first did RCT? And I think it was Yutahime that was telling him how to do it.
I think it was Shoko. I don't think it was Utahime. I think they looked
Oh,
the
maybe
same.
it was Shoko.
I think it was Shoko. Cause she's the medic.
That's fair. That's fair. Never mind. I retract my
other
previous
The
statements.
problem is they both had bobs, and it's hard to tell, especially in the manga.
who
Yeah,
was the
that's
other
true.
third year at the Tokyo school besides Hikari?
Oh, Kurara.
Oh, Urara,
What did she
the
do?
She had the little
the the
constellation thing where
constellations,
like
yeah.
if she labeled you with one thing, you were basically doomed to like slap
Drawn
against
to
each
or you would
other.
repel. It was nerf to Gojo shit.
Okay,
Gojo with extra steps.
I was like, I know there's another character that
She
has
just
a
didn't get the
ability.
red, purple, or the blue, nor the limitless. She just is able to retract and repel between constellations that she labels people
Yeah,
with.
it's
That's
dumb. You know what's a dude?
that's a dude.
That's a dude.
We learn more as we go.
It's a femboy.
Huh, interesting.
Any other further questions? We've been recording for like an hour.
Oh shit, yeah. I guess you gotta edit this, huh?
No, I don't. I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to upload it straight. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it.
I'm
That's
gonna
how I
throw
prefer it.
Yuji. Y'all think Yuji above Curse now, yeah?
Of course.
I'm all right. I'll throw him at 15.
Curse Naya is actually a good stepping stone, and I think Yuji is well, actually not Yuji. Nah. I think once you get above Curse Naya and Hana, I think some things can be interchangeable.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put Curse now above Choso just because I don't
I
know if
think
he's
that
gonna.
makes sense. I think that makes sense. I don't think Chozo's gotten a buff. I think it would have to be because there's no way Chozo went from struggling with Naoya and having like an actual fight with him, and then all of a sudden he can
Because bro,
contend.
Noritoshi was low key keeping up with him.
Nah, I can't get behind that though. Can't get
You
behind
don't
that.
think so?
I can't get behind that.
I think he was getting pressed. I don't think he would win,
I think
but
Chozo would
I think he
press the
would.
shit out of
He was
Kamo
getting
because
up.
Kamo, whatever blood Kamo uses, Chozo would just manipulate it back.
That's
yeah.
facts, and he's human too.
Yeah, so he doesn't even get the advantage of working against cursed spirits. That's why he was able to
Oh,
step with cursed Nayo a little bit because his blood is literally weak for cursed
what about
spirits.
Reggie?
I don't have Reggie on this list. I'm sorry, I can't.
You don't think so?
No, because I don't believe Megami. That's okay. So I guess you'd have to say at the beginning of Colon Games, Megami, compare them to each person and think would he win. I don't see.
Kururushi, like the cockroach nigga.
Oh
No, he
damn,
wasn't a cockroach. Was
he
he a
was a
cockroach?
cockroach. He was a cockroach. Oh, hold on, I'm changing something.
Cockroach actually probably should be on my list. I ain't gonna lie.
Rushi is replacing Dagon.
All right, I like that. It's just Dagon is like the weakest of the disaster
He
characters. I
does
just
not. He
couldn't see
does
him
not
winning.
have anything else going for him besides technically defense and his DE. His domain expansion
Yeah,
is really the biggest thing. That's about it.
if you can negate the sure hit though, you just win. You just beat his ass.
All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for coming to my JJK ratings. I'm gonna do this every year, so
I'm dead.
until it
It's
ends.
reportedly going to be over by 2024. We'll see if
So maybe
Shonen Jump
I'll
releases
have an end of the
releases them from
year
his servitude.
2024 list, and we can go back and see who's still alive.
My list is gonna get a lot shorter.
Yeah,
it
basically,
really
we might not even
did.
have a top 20.
It might be a top five.
It might be five. The way this is looking,
The way it's looking, it might be three.
Yeah.
shit, that's bad, dude.
Well,
Who?
ladies and
Probably
gentlemen,
the case
thank
that
you for joining to my video. And if you're watching this, like, comment, and cry, because that's what we're gonna be doing for the next couple weeks for the
Subscribe.
chapters. Nah,
oh,
cry.
that's right. We
All
gotta wait for
right.
the next chapter.
Don't subscribe.